Hey guys, William here, and today we had an update in Black Ops 4 that I'm a little torn on. Overall, all of these changes could be seen mostly as a good thing. First up, we have the announcement that Nuketown will arrive November 13th on PS4. There's speculation, backed up by plenty of evidence, that this will be the biggest change to Nuketown we've had, at least in terms of aesthetic. We also have a 2x boost for black market progress in both multiplayer as well as Blackout. Right now, a lot of people are thinking that they also increased the base time because it seems to be just slightly faster than double what it was before. I wish they'd be a little more transparent about this sort of thing, because players will figure it out anyways, so why not just tell us outright so we don't have to deal with the guesswork. Blackout has made some changes to the Paladin, or the 50 cal sniper rifle, which will prevent players from surviving 2 shots if they have level 3 armor with a trauma kit. The concussion grenade also had a couple adjustments. Players will now be able to change stances after being hit with a concussion grenade. They will still be slowed down, but this will improve their chances at surviving because they'll be able to go prone and become a harder target for enemies looking for an easy kill. They've also made one change that I'm not a fan of. They removed the 9-bang, but they still want to have something that adds a white flash screen effect. This is a scaled back effect, but it makes me wonder why they didn't just change the 9-bang to have this scaled back effect and only flash once in Blackout. We would then have this flash as well as the concussion, but instead we get both at once. It just seems like a weird choice to me. Why are they so intent on having a blinding effect in Blackout? Okay, on the hardcore multiplayer changes. The patch notes state that they have allowed SMGs to have a one-hit kill potential at close range in hardcore, and they also reduced armor protection so that all weapons will now be a maximum of a 2-hit kill. Now, me being curious, I went out to test this and discovered quite a few interesting things. Basically, these patch notes leave out a lot of information and maybe even mislead people a little bit. At first glance, it sounds like hardcore SMGs got a damage buff to 30 since hardcore health is set to 30, except hardcore health has actually been reduced to 28, which opens up a whole bunch of changes that were not mentioned. Sure, SMGs now have a one-hit kill range, but that kill range is just their normal 28 damage range. Except the Spitfire SMG will still be a 2-hit kill minimum, except for headshots, because it only deals 27 damage at its closest range. This also turns the following weapons into one-hit kill weapons at all ranges: the ICR, KN-57, Vapor, Swordfish, Strife, and Mozu. The list of weapons that don't have a one-hit kill at all ranges is actually pretty small now. All SMGs, the Maddox, and the RK-7. That's it. The most disappointing thing about this change for me is that the Maddox is now worse in terms of one-hit kill potential than both the GKS and MX-9. Its one-hit kill will stop at 18 meters like before, but the MX-9 is around 22 meters, maybe even further. I don't remember if those are the updated numbers as of the October 30th update, but it's at least 22 meters, and the GKS is one-hit kill out to 30 meters. I don't know how viable it would be to give the Maddox a 28 damage range out to at least 30 meters or so, because that wouldn't really change much in terms of shots to kill in core game modes. At most, it would make the range between 18 and 30 meters, one less shot to kill if 4 out of 5 shots were headshots. Before I forget, the armor damage reduction was 10 in hardcore before the update, but it has been reduced to 8. This will allow the lowest damage, which is 18, get a maximum of 2 shots before getting a kill. Like I said, these changes are mostly good. SMGs needed a one-hit kill range in hardcore because it was extremely frustrating to get the first shot and get killed by an enemy in hardcore at barrel stuffing range. However, this overall reduction to health has caused a cascade effect that tilts the entire balance. It makes most things super melty that didn't feel that way before. And before you say, well duh, it's hardcore, it doesn't matter. It's about communication. So hardcore health reduced to 28, armor damage absorption reduced to 8, SMGs were not buffed, and the Spitfire is not a one-shot kill. The Maddox is also weaker than 2 SMGs in terms of one-hit kill potential. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and I will see you next time.